Hey everyone, my name is Kazungu and welcome to my first ever YouTube video, and today I'm just going to do a quick guide to the Devil's Lair Grandmaster Nightfall Ordeal strike for Destiny 2's Season of the Chosen. Just before we get started, all the strike gameplay you're going to see here is pulled directly from my Twitch channel, so if you like what you see, a follow over there would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, I'm just going to do a room-by-room walkthrough here, but if you'd like to see the strike run from start to finish with no cuts, I am going to upload another video and link it in the description, which just contains 2 uncut strike gameplays from the Grandmaster Devil's Lair strike. Anyway, for this strike, we're going to see both barrier and overload champions, as well as all incoming arc and splash damage being increased. We're also going to see all 3 elemental types on shields, so covering all 3 damage types is actually going to be very important for this Nightfall. You could either spread those elements around across different people's energy weapon and heavy weapon slots, or use a dedicated shield breaker in your fire team, such as somebody running the Borealis exotic sniper rifle, since it can currently make good use of anti-barrier rounds. For armor, I think Titans should 100% use Ursa Furiosa with Middle Tree Sentinel, although you could use Curus of the Falling Star to deal with a tricky champion or two. I still think Ursa Furiosa is the way to go, and Warlocks could really use Well of Radiance to heal and buff their fire team, with either a Phoenix Protocol for more wells, or Aeon Soul to make ammo for their fire team. Hunters can use Stasis with either Mask of Bacchus or Aeon Swift, Mask of Bacchus for damage and Aeon Swift for making ammo, or Night Stalker with Omni Oculus also worked quite nice, being able to make your teammates invisible and resistant to damage. For a primary weapon, Scout Rifles can get anti-barrier rounds this season for stunning champions, and both SMGs and bows can currently slot overload rounds. However, SMGs do struggle a little bit at range, and if you choose to use an exotic primary, Lair Monarch is fantastic for continually overloading captains and putting out damage on enemies. And Risk Runner is also capable of putting out damage on large groups of enemies at a time, and it is good for dealing with some of the increased arc damage in this strike specifically. For champion killing, a few different things worked for us, but we usually went with some legendary sniper rifles, like the Deepstone Crypt Raid Sniper Succession, and in some runs, I actually used Izanagi's Burden for burst damage as well as shield breaking. Anarchy is also fantastic if you have an open exotic slot, since it allows for both defending choke points and getting good damage over time on both champions as well as the bosses. As for heavies, we usually opted towards rocket launchers, but an LMG won't hurt if you can spare the damage that rockets would otherwise give you. For mods, we ran charged with light mods since we weren't using Seraph or Ikelos weapons and we couldn't get much out of Warmind cells for that reason. However, Warmind cells are fine, but we opted for Protective Light and Reactive Pulse for survivability, as well as Argent Ordnance to buff our rocket launcher damage where we could. Starting with the first room of the strike, where you spawn, we hugged the right wall to avoid the 2 skiffs that can spawn in this area, as their arc cannons can actually one-shot you here. And we killed the adds as we went, before killing the captain that spawns on the right, and then using the high ground to clear out some of the acolytes and killing the overload captain that spawns at the door. After we went into the building, we cleared adds and began focusing on the barrier knight in the back, and once we killed him, we kept pushing forward into the next section, where you want to make sure you take down the wizard first. It spawns on the left before you take down the overload captain. An important thing to note is that if you push too far into this room, a bunch of thrall will spawn, which isn't necessarily a problem, but they can catch you off guard, so watch out. Kill the barrier knight that spawns down low after you've killed the barrier captain. And then in the next area, push carefully to a spot that you think you can defend. We chose to hold on to the catwalk in the middle of the room and do our best to clear everything below us. There's a lot of arc damage here, so if you're not careful, you can get one-tapped very easily regardless of what mods you run. A well or a sentinel shield can be used here to allow your fire team to peek out and pick off adds. Once you kill the champions and all the adds, you can look for some ammo and then use Ghost to start the next section. Once Ghost is scanning the terminal, you can choose one of a few spots to post up and kill the waves of enemies. We opted for the catwalk in the back, right behind the terminal, but you could also hide on top of the train car to the side if you'd like. Either one works, but if you choose the catwalk, do be sure to kill the dregs that spawn behind you, as well as watch out for any marauders that may jump up top. While killing the adds and champions, we always focused the snipers first due to their one-tap potential, and killed champions where we could. Otherwise, we would just kill as many trash mobs as possible to make getting to the champions easier. Well and Sentinel Shield again ended up coming in clutch here, as regardless of where you choose to hole up, you can use those supers to peek and kill enemies without as much danger. After this section, we ran through to the next area, where we killed the Vandals and the Overload Captain, and then ran to what is, in my opinion, the most difficult area of the strike. We started the tank section by killing a Vandal that hides behind a bush, since he did manage to one-tap pick us off a few times. Using a Sentinel Shield with Ursa Furiosa again here will work wonders, since everything does tons of damage and Ursa can block it all. After clearing as many ads as possible, we decided to push the barrier servitor and kill it, then turn to the ads that spawn in the building behind you and to the left. From there, we started working on champions where we could catch them out, taking pot shots at the snipers, and or using Anarchy to melt the Brigs where we could. Anything to buy ourselves some space. The tank can one-shot you with pretty much anything it has, so my fire team just avoided it until we cleared out most of the area. As we cleared the area, we would then move up and damage the tank until more ads or champions spawned, at which time we would just back up and then take them out. The ads will spawn on skiffs, so watch out for those turrets, because they all can one-shot you. After clearing everything, take down the tank, kill the champion that comes out of the door, and move on to the boss room. Here, you're going to have 2 overloads and some dregs to kill before the boss fight starts. Once we started the boss fight, we opted to play into the left side room with the stairs, and we'd kill as many ads as possible before we quick peeked the boss to do chip damage. We'd kill ads as needed, and then use Wells or Ursas to stare down the servitors protecting Sepix Prime, and damage the boss after breaking all of them. One thing to note is that at 1/3 HP remaining, Sepix Prime will spawn 2 additional Overload Captains, so kill those before going in for the kill on the boss. After you kill Sepix Prime, collect your loot and you're done. This week is dropping the Swarm LMG, which in GMs will give the Adept version, as well as some Adept mods. Like I said earlier, I'll link a video in the description with 2 full uncut runs of this Nightfall pulled directly from my stream earlier this week, and if you like what you saw, please subscribe and leave a like. And if you don't like what you saw, please let me know what I can do better. Thank you everybody for watching.
There's an Overload Captain below us as well as a Knight.
Yeah, well,
the Knight is tagged. Oh, he's gonna pop right below us. Ow. Throwing a nade. I'm gonna try and freeze some stuff. That's a lot of frozen enemies.
I'm just gonna snipe somebody's enemies out.
The Overload Captain is still frozen. He's about to thaw though. He's about to thaw.
Okay, some of these snipers are dead now.
Okay. I have clearly.
There's
2. There's one right below us. I'm gonna freeze the one below us, and we're just gonna go to town. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a permanent freeze on him. I'm very low.
Don't stand up.
I won't. I have almost no primary, by the way. I can't freeze him again.
You should just immediately get done. I got him.
I completely botched that finisher. Jake's got like 5 arrows in his back.
Do I really?
Yes.
Hey, Houston, are we gonna talk about that?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna try. I need a finisher on this one.
Damn it, Houston!
Keep hitting him. There's gonna be special here. That should be the last enemy. Because the last knight that never seems to want to come out of hiding was just right next to him.
We got platinum last time, right?
Yes, we did. I don't think you can get an adept without getting platinum, but I might be wrong for that.
Do I have scavenger on? Jesus, I only get 20 ammo with a scavenger. That sucks.
Here we go. Here's 2 rockets.
Oh, there's more right here.
There's some rockets.
Yes.
There's some sniper. Oh yeah, cool. Sniper ammo.
That's about all I saw.
So that was kind of bad on my part. I died way too many times in that room.
I think we all did. Actually,
Well, I'm not used to not having like Mask of Bacchus or Assassin's Cowl. I'm very much not used to having Aeon Swift.
oh, I just got. Hey, go talk to stranger.
From my
Also the,
stasis shenanigans.
Yeah. From all the stasis shenanigans that you had.
Yeah, dude. Hold on, I'm making special here. I got an exotic for that, by the way. I got a Raiju's harness. Okay. Get ready for the next room.
You gave me heavy ammo from that. 2 bricks.
Yeah, it should make heavy and special for you guys, and then it should make only special for me. But nade, careful.
Ow, sniper. There's a sniper on your right.
I'm dead.
Yeah, same one got John. You can pick me up.
I got scared.
I got the champion.
No,
That was
did
our
the right
goal.
thing.
I keep forgetting that guy's there because he's behind a damn tree, dude. Where is he? Hold on.
There's like 2 or 3 of them right there.
25%.
There we go. We're good. We just have to kill ads here now.
Oh, there's an exotic over there. I want it.
Hold on.
I'm going for it. It's gonna kill me.
Wait.
Peacekeepers. Oof.
I'm just gonna use this to clear the stuff behind us out.
No, I think that was the right play. I assume you get that super back so frequently now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, as long as y'all are making orbs, I'll get it back.
All right.
At about a quarter.
Break.
Hold on. I'm getting rid of these snipers on the left side.
You know what? I'm getting some of these snipers out of here.
There we go. We're good.
Oh, careful with the break. It can see us.
Oh,
So the tank almost killed one of the snipers. It crushed one of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and lead with that. Okay, I fat fingered that.
John, don't move.
Oh.
nope.
Move. Sticking up. Why do I even try to hit Briggs with rockets anymore?
I'm just getting these like actual basic ads out of here.
Yeah.
I thought that was the tank for a second. I was like, why is that that? What is happening?
Yusuf, when you break the Briggs faceplate, hell yeah, dude.
Did he break it?
I took a big chunk out of it, yeah.